Hello everybody, I'm Keqing and welcome to a Genshin Impact video. So today I want to try and do some of the Spiral Abyss. I've done a bit of it, I haven't done all of it. Yeah, see how many stars we can get and hope to have fun with it. So as you can see, I've already completed 9. I'm close to doing 10. I think I can beat it, just have to do it one more time. And then we have to finish 11 because I wasn't able to get 3 stars in this last one. So for the video, I will do 9 real quick just to show what I did. So I believe the team I used for this before was Keqing, Bennett, Kaeya, Zhongli with Noelle, Traveler, Xiangling, Ninguang. I wish they had a way to edit the characters in the screen because I don't want to exit all the way out and make sure everyone's good. I think they're all fine. So let's get into it. We'll start off with the bonus attack. So I tried to give some commentary during the gameplay while I was playing, but it turns out I'm not good at that yet, so we're just going to give the talk afterwards about what's going on, which you can see. Obviously this is put at 2 times speed, so it goes a little bit faster. This isn't actually the speed of the gameplay. For this comp and this chamber, I basically have Keqing Kaeya going for a physical DPS Keqing with the super conduct. Bennett has his ult for some healing and the extra attack, and Zhongli is a nice shield and ult. There's nothing too mechanically intensive here, you just kind of spam the Electro and Cryo back to back to get Superconduct, keep your shield up as much as you can, heal when you can, and just run around and kill them all. Pretty simple, you can do it. And I would say don't worry too much about the Electro area around the map because it doesn't seem to be doing all that much to me. I don't feel like I took any damage from it at all. As for their artifacts, it's all going to be in the description, so you can go check it out there. Now for the second set, right now I'm just waiting for Serpent Spine to charge up, and then once it's ready, we're going to go in. And this is just supposed to be like a Noelle carry, so you just use your ult and you sweep everybody. You have Ninguang for the geo damage up, Electro Traveler gives us energy recharge, the ult stays up, and Xiangling gives us some more AoE and a nice little attack boost. It's small, but it's something. And that's the first chamber completed. Not really any targeting special here either, just go for it. Nice. Okay, quick. It's a good one. And now on to the second chamber. So here we have some Harbingers. I took the attack bonus again, as you saw. Now, none of the other ones really matter. With these Harbingers, you want to try and kill them before their shields come up. The first one to target is probably the water one. It took a little while to get to him here, but you kill him first because he can heal everyone else. You want to stop him from healing them all. And then the other two, they're just kind of big meatballs. You take them out as fast as you can, but there's no priority anymore really. In the second half of these Harbingers, the Geo one is actually the most problem for me because I don't have a super easy way to break his shield. So I target him first, then Kaeya can break the Thunder Shield, and Bennett can break the Ice Shield. So you just run them down, break the shields, and kill them. And that's the first half. As for this half, there's a bunch of scavengers in it, so we're waiting for Serpent Spine to stack up, and then we're going to go in. Noelle should be able to just ult and wave clear them all, and there shouldn't be too much of an issue here. See, I have Noelle ult, I have Ninguang ulting with her Noblesse, so we get extra attack, and then you just sweep them all. Swing, 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 and there you go. This one's also very simple, nothing too much to worry about. Hit them all, hit as many people as you can with your swipes so you can optimize your attacks, but it is what it is. Run around and try and kill them all. And every once in a while you switch out to Traveler and Ninguang to use their skills so you can keep your energy up. Switch back to Noelle so she picks up the particles and keep going. There you go. Alright, that one's done. Nice and easy. Go on to the next one. Now on to Chamber 3. Once again, I take the attack bonus. For me, the defense bonus would actually be pretty good for Noelle, but the rest of the team doesn't really care about it, so we just skip that. With these guys, you gotta just do a bunch of single target damage, pop the shield, and just keep hitting them over and over and over. So, as usual, keep the superconduct on, keep the Zhongli shield up, and cast all the bursts when you can. Keqing's burst doesn't really matter here because she's physical. If you're going Electro Keqing, you would have a different team setup most likely. And then, yeah, same thing. You just try and break his shield. This one takes a bit longer because it's like Ice Shield. I need to use Bennett's E more often here, but it's fine. It works out. I know on the other side, we're going to wait again for Noelle to get her Serpent Spine up. Then we're going to go in, So first we have these Abyss Mages. You're going to ult and just swipe them as usual. As I said before, there's not that much to really pay attention to in these ones because you can kind of just beat them up as kind of just enemies to kill. Try not to get hit too much with your support characters so they don't die, but it should be good. Just rotate all the elemental skills, pick up particles with Noelle, and ult with her on cooldown so you can kill everything. Full 9 stars. Now we can go on to the next round. This one I've had some trouble with, just getting all the stars, but just clearing it is easy. So the team I was getting the closest with was... And they should all be set up right. Okay, let's try it. This wasn't what I used the first time to get 3 stars in the first two. I had a different team for that one. Going to this first one, I chose elemental skill damage, and then you have the effect on this where the leader has bonus resistances when everyone else is alive. So you want to try and kill all the little dudes first and then go for whichever one's the leader. I believe you can tell by the circle on the floor, the bigger one is the leader. So I run around with Noelle's ult and I pop all the small guys, and then I just switch to my single target damage and kill the big one. In the next set here, there's a bunch of little Electro mages, which are really annoying to deal with, but you can try to just kill them all. I went for the water one first, and then kill the other two in whatever order. And then you can go for the little hilly trolls and the mage. Just use your ults and kill them all. Try to keep Noelle's ult up for going into the next round. It would make it a lot easier. I had some difficulties because mine was down, but if you keep it up, you should be able to do the next the next chamber easier. As for the second half, we have Xiangling, Bennett, Zhongli, and Zhongli. So these ones are gonna do the same thing. You try and kill the little guys first, and then you have 2 big guys you have to kill with this Geo one. So since it's a melt comp, we're just using bursts over and over again to try and proc fire and ice as much as possible. But yeah, just put all of your damage into this guy. Once again, try and have your bursts going up into the next round, but if you have to just use them to kill him, then it's fine. Just use them all, because I don't think it's as necessary as the other one, since these characters have lower energy requirements. Okay, there's that one. And now the next chamber. This one gave me a lot of trouble for no reason. I was very upset. So now we're going to show a little death montage, because for the life of me, I could not get this right, and I'm very upset. Oh, she died. Okay. Well, this is when we retry. She died too. I need them alive. Okay, there's the water one down. Now we should be fine from here. No! Oh, he almost died. Oh, we did die. Oh, yeah. Retry. That didn't happen. Ignore this. Ah. That was good in the beginning. I had to dodge the dash there. No! I got the ult up. And now onto the run that actually worked. So for this one, I took the defense down one instead of the skill damage just because it seemed to do more for my team. I tried both of them, and this one does more damage for me. The first thing you need to do is run over towards the water guy and just hit him with the Fischl, E, and Yoimiya ult, and then just switch to Noelle and just beat him. If you have Noelle's ult up, this is the best thing to do. So after the first battle, try to keep her ult up going to the next one. That makes this so much easier. But I didn't have it. After that, kill the water guy, and then just try to sweep everybody as much as you can. Heal with Noelle if you have to, and just dodge and survive, break the shields. It's tough. The most important part is that opening. Once you kill one of them, it gets easier as long as you can dodge. And now for the second half, we're going to go in with this. You have to run straight towards the fire guy with my team, because I don't have a super easy way to break a fire shield. This guy is always super annoying in my opinion. So run to him, wail on him, just beat him down. And then once you kill him, the others are all pretty similar. So I kind of went for the Geo guy, and then for the Electro hammer dude, and then for the mage. So just try and beat them all and hit them, and rotate through your combos. Get lots of melt with Changyin and Xiangling, and then use Bennett's burst when you can for some healing and damage. And try to keep your ults up going into the next round so you can have them available, because you need the melt and you need the Noelle ult if possible. Again, the ults, but yeah, that was good. Not a bad run. And now for the final run, we're going to take elemental skill damage again for the extra damage on everybody. The important part here is to kill the 2 Electro mages first because of the leadership bonus. You need to deal as much damage as you can to the mage in the middle. Once you take those 2 out as fast as you can with Noelle's ult, then you switch over and just keep hitting the guy in the middle as much as you can, as fast as you can. Try to save your ults on all the other characters until his shield comes up, because you need the overload to break the shield. And then you can just put down Yoimiya's ult and pop Ganfei's ult and just charge attack and hit him. The other thing is you have to dodge his electro attacks because he drains your energy, so if you don't have the energy, you're not going to be able to beat this. On the next set, same thing where you kill the 2 mages first on the sides, and then you go for the one in the middle, where you just use all of your stuff. You just have to deal damage to him as much as possible, and since it's a melt comp, you're using all of your bursts anyways. So just spam everything on him, and then once the shield comes up, you can basically just sit on Changyin and just keep attacking. You want to freeze as many times as possible. So the final attack shoots out those ice blades. You're in your circle that shoots ice blades. Use your burst to get ice blades. Just freeze, 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 and you'll get them. I will say this took me so many tries as well, just like the previous one, but not because I was dying, just because I had to get the timing. It was very precise for this setup. So you may have to do this multiple times, because I finished barely with just like a few seconds left. Yes! Whoo, we did it. Right on the edge. Okay. I'll leave for now, because I want to be able to claim my stuff and see what the next stage is going to be. Nice, 50 primos. Now in the next one, let's see. I believe my problem with this was just that my Barbara died really fast. This one is 420 again. Stupid. How? 2 hypostasis in 420? These things are untargetable half the time. I think this should be good. We'll try it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. For myself, I only need to finish the last boss anyways, so as long as I can get through the first ones, it doesn't matter. But for the video, I will be trying to do them as fast as I can. For this first chamber, it's just a bunch of enemies all over the place. You're just going to be burst spamming, and this is the same team as before, so there's nothing really new. Just use Noelle's burst and weave in the other ones when you can to just kill everything as fast as you can. Try and hit as many enemies as you can. Heal up when you need to with her spin attack. And you should be good. You don't really need to save any bursts in particular for the next round either. So just hit them all. And this is really the only place Noelle is needed in this trial. For the next round, she's a bit useful, but for the cube, she doesn't help at all. So just go crazy with the ult and do what you gotta do to clear it. Now in the next half of this one, you want to try and break the mage's shield quickly and just kill him. Don't use anything too crazy on him, but just say break the shield and kill him. And then you can switch your focus over to the big guy. And your goal here, we have Barba instead of Bennett, so you just use your superconduct with Kaeya and Keqing. Then you can switch to Barba, use your E for the stamina bonus, and go back to Keqing for just charge attack spam. And Zhongli's shield when you can, just for the extra shielding so you don't die. And just charge attack spam and get the kill. Alright, first one done. Not bad. Next. This next chamber I actually had to run a few times because I was dying. It's important to just target one of these mages as quick as you can. I went for the ice one since I have good fire damage, so I figured I could pop his shield easy. You have to use Noelle's shield and Yoimiya's ult here to try and dodge the attacks from the water mage so you don't get frozen, and then just break their shields and kill them. For some reason, this giant ice dude that comes out has like a cooldown increasing aura that was never mentioned, so that was kind of hard to deal with. So just try and keep your distance with these archers and poke them down, and then you can use your burst when they come up. And also watch out for his attacks because they're pretty big and they hit fairly hard. So plus all these really squishy characters like the archers we have here, you kind of just die if you get hit. So try not to get hit at all. And you can use Noelle's ult to finish it off because you don't need her ult at all in the next stage. For the next half, we're going to fight another Abyss Mage, but this time we have more time, so it's a lot easier than the last set. We can just try and break these Abyss Mage shields, kill them first just so they're out of the way. We don't want to be getting overloaded the whole time. And then you just do the same thing as the last floor, floor 10, where you can just hit the guy all the way down and use your Superconduct with Kaeya and Keqing and just take out the shield like that. It's a lot slower than the previous team I used, but I need this setup to beat the Hypostasis, and they gave us enough time that you still finish in 5 minutes, or with 5 minutes left. Just keep the shield up, keep the Barbara E up, and spam your attacks. Okay. We did it in time. It felt like really long though. I farmed the Pyro Hypostasis a bunch for Yoimiya, so I know how to do it. It just has a lot more health in this. For the final chamber, there's 2 hypostasis we have to beat, and you have to do it pretty quick, so I wasn't actually able to do it in the 420 time constraint, but I was content having the 300, so we're going to take it like that. I have 2 stars on this one. Maybe if your characters are more leveled up, or if you use a different squad, you could do better than me. My main problem was with this cryo one. It's kind of hard to kill him in time, because he is like very evasive, and you have such a short amount of time to hit him. Also, my Xiangling died in the middle of this run at some point, so that kind of messed me up. But it's fine, you fight it like the normal cryo hypostasis, where you just hit him with some attacks and dodge his projectiles, and then at the end you use charge attacks to push the balls towards him, and if you are really close you can finish it off with pyro attacks like I did with Yoimiya's there. And then you just run in and hit him as fast as you can before he goes back to where he was. As for the Pyro boss in the next stage, you want to give Zhongli shield and then switch to Barbara and just attack it over and over and over again with the water attacks. You can use your E with some charge attacks as well and to do a little bonus damage since I put the Hydra set on her. And then once you take down the stage that's on fire, you can switch to Keqing, put your E on the thing while it's in the air, and then spam charge attacks. When he goes into this spinning state, you can switch to Barbara. If you have Mona, that would work as well, because you're really just using them as the water attack will one-shot the little floating balls that are around him. So to hit each of those, then you can run around, chase him, and yeah, it's basically the same as the normal hypostasis, but has a lot more health, so it takes a while to do it. Then as usual, just use your charge attack spam on the ball when it comes down, and hope you can kill it in time. Alright, 2 stars. That's enough to move on. I don't think I can do that much better. I would have to replace Kaeya with a Geo character, like Ninguang, probably. For the extra damage when I have a shield on. I mean, the first ones would take a while. Alright, let's try 12. So I haven't tried 12 at all yet, and I'm probably not going to be able to 9-star this. But we'll just see how much we can do. And ooh, 420. That's hard. This one's also. Okay, yeah, we're not getting all these stars on this because the 420 ones are so hard to do. But if I get 2 stars in each one, I'll be happy. We'll just try it. I'll put Noelle in the first half and Keqing in the second half, and we'll see. It might be better to do it the other way around. They don't really know. So my attempt to clear floor 12 was a bit tragic. At first I was not sure how much this energy change with the high and low tides would matter, but turns out it didn't really matter that much because you gain enough energy to like use your ult while it's down and then it'll be fine. Basically, though, it took so long for me to clear this because these enemies are level 95, which my squad isn't quite there. I have level 80s and 90s, but Fischl is a bit low, and none of their artifacts are perfect. So it took a little while to do this, and I mean, nobody died, but I'm just not fast enough to clear it all. So as you'll see at the end of this, I didn't actually get any stars on this one. So we just decided that floor 12 is too difficult, but it's fine because I tried it, and it's interesting. I guess it gives me a goal for the future. I have to be able to clear 12. As for my team, I brought the same team as that I used in the last one where I had Fischl, Yoimiya, and Xiangling with Noelle. Hopefully I was thinking like you could just wipe the floor with these ones, but they had so much health I just needed a bunch of damage, which I didn't have enough single target damage on those ones to kill everything. As for the next round, the first bit of enemies was not that difficult to kill, just two of these Assassin Harbinger things. Tanky as usual, but not that much of a problem. The next two, the Mirror Maiden and the Electro Mage, were very annoying. Their combo of locking you in that cage and then spamming thunderbolts on you was tragic. That hurt, and that caused the downfall where all of my characters actually died in this round. Even if they didn't die though, I don't think I would have cleared this in time. I may not have even gotten the 180 because it was taking so long. So I'm not sure. I could probably try this with a better team, but I would have to level up most of the characters. So as I mentioned before, we just decided that it's better to just not do this at all and we'll be fine. I got enough stars from all the other ones. I would appreciate to have the primos, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a game in the end. And I have plenty of primos saved up. If you guys have any ideas for how I could maybe set up my team better or who I should improve to try and clear this, just let me know, please. I would appreciate it. Just put that in the comments and I'll check it out. I guess we're done. Good to know. Let's open up our boxes. I have a few and just one. Conductor's top hat. Is it a good one? This one? Is this the new one? Is it that one? This is fine. Well, that'll do it for me today. I hope we made some good progress in your guys' abysses if you needed some ideas how to clear them. Sorry I couldn't help at all with 12 and my 11 run was not great. But, you get some stars if you didn't have any before. So thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Goodbye.